It was really cold out there last night. We had wind chills in the 20s, some drizzle coming down. Not a good night to be stuck outside last night. Tonight, another freeze warning in effect, but tonight may actually be a little colder overall than last night, even though it may not feel as cold. We won't have the gusty winds, we won't have the drizzle, but we just have clear skies and light or calm winds late tonight that allow temperatures to fall. So we may actually end up being a little colder by tomorrow morning in parts of the valley. So again, freeze warning tonight. Once again, upper 20s at the coldest spots possible. I think a lot of places probably bottom out around 30, 32, 33, 34 degrees by morning, but some places, some of the normally colder areas in Starr and northern Hidalgo counties might reach 28 or 29 briefly. Highs though, high temperatures back in the 70s by this weekend. I think we're at least around 60 or so tomorrow, but if you're waiting for the 70s to come back, you probably have to hold off until about Saturday or Sunday. Again, freeze warning in effect. Again, this is beginning 11 p.m. tonight through 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for all the valley counties and counties north of the area. And like I mentioned last night, we didn't have a lot of places get to freezing, only down to about 32 in a few locations. But tonight, I think more locations, more places in the valley may hit the freezing mark across the area. Go back to that map. There we go. 50s right now. Feels pretty good compared to the last few days. 54 in McAllen, 55 in Edinburg, and 53 in Brownsville. Now, the air is also very dry, though. The dew points are way down. A lot of times we show you these numbers and we tell you when the dew point's like 70 or 75, it's really humid out there. But when the dew points are low, way down here, like teens and 20s, the air is very dry. And with that cold air mass in place, the dry air cools more quickly after sunset and at night. So temperatures drop more throughout the nighttime hours coming up. So your evening planner, we go from about 45 degrees at 7 p.m. to around 42 at 9 p.m. May already be in the upper 30s by 10 or 11. And a freeze warning begins at 11 o'clock. I don't think we'll see many freezing temperatures right at 11, but I think the coldest time period tonight will be as we get toward about 3 and 4 in the morning through about sunrise. So again, freeze warning tonight. Lows could dip to near 30 degrees. A few spots maybe briefly in the upper 20s, but we just have to kind of sit back and watch temperatures gradually fall throughout the night. The warmest numbers, of course, right near the coast, but even still, we might touch 32 degrees around Brownsville, but not a widespread hard freeze expected anywhere. You get a few of the normally colder spots like northern Hidalgo County and Starr County. You might get down to about 20 or 29 for a few hours. So there's a potential for localized areas of hard freezes out there. Now, satellite radar shows the clouds, which were around to keep us not as cold last night. Those clouds didn't move out fast enough last night to allow it to freeze in many spots, but now the clouds are gone. It's all blue sky. The clouds are offshore, and it looks like a clear night. Future Track does show clear skies tonight, and we look at it, clear skies around, and then cold temperatures, freezing temperatures possible again overnight tonight. And the sunshine returns again tomorrow. I think we'll see a lot of sunshine, so temperatures, if they are below freezing in the morning, will easily be back in the 50s and lower 60s in the afternoon. And Thursday looks like a dry day. Friday, not as cold, no more freezing stuff. Friday morning lows probably in the 40s. Tricky part with Friday is we have to kind of see if the clouds come back in to limit the warm up a bit, but I think we'll still be in the 60s in the afternoon. Some of the models try to hint at maybe a sprinkle or two nearby on Friday and Friday night, but the chances of rain are very, very, very small. First 7-day forecast near 60 tomorrow with cold warning. Remember, it could be below freezing in the morning if you wake up before about 8 or 9 in the morning in spots. We're going for a low near 30 on average across the valley. Friday, back in the 40s in the morning, 60s by afternoon. Clouds may thicken a bit Friday, maybe even into Saturday. Some of the models hint that Saturday part of the day could be fairly cloudy, so highs could creep their way back up close to 70 on Saturday if the clouds aren't as thick. By Sunday, mostly sunny skies and warmer, highs around 78. There's a weak cold front that should move through kind of around Sunday night or so, and then temperatures drop a little for Monday, but highs still near 70 on Monday. No more freezing stuff, and then we stay mainly in the 70s next week. So again, one more freezing night. We'll keep tracking it in your first 1-5 forecast coming up. Carrie?